The school takeover initiative by the CJP was an eye opener for all of us, not only in India, but also the world at large, because the news of that was published on international channels like CNN and BBC. And it was an eye opener in the sense that we were shocked to see the appalling conditions of the government schools in India, especially in the northern side of India, states like Bihar, Rajasthan, UP, MP, and then some tribal states like Chhattisgarh and Orissa and Jharkhand. Now it is uh, a time for the citizens to question the government as to what they were doing all these years about improving the quality of education in India. And also, an accountability is required from the part of government on the thousands of crores of rupees they spend on schooling and college education in India. Now, why do I say about accountability and why do I say that the politicians, those responsible, must be answerable? Because take the example of a state like Bihar, for example. We can see a big difference between how a Christian school is run and how a government school is run. The same state, same group of people, two different quality. So we can say that the quality of schooling or the education system is not about how much money you allocate for the purpose. It's all about the mentality of the people who manage it. Now, why do I talk about the mentality? Because there was a study conducted by an organization in some schools in Bihar, and what they found was shocking. They found that the caste mentality of teachers is affecting the quality of education in schools. For example, let's say a teacher is from a higher caste, and then a student who is from a lower caste feels alienated to approach the teacher in the classroom. For example, let us say I belong to an upper caste and I teach maths, and I got a student who is from a lower caste, and then that student has a, in case the student has a doubt, he would hesitate to come up to me to ask doubts because of the caste divisions. And this mentality, unless and until we do something about this mentality, the schooling in India will never be improved. Not only schooling, any initiative for that matter. Because be it the development of infrastructure, be it about school, be it about about how the government organizations run, it's all about my attitude, the attitude of the government to its people. So if some in the government think that they are upper caste, that and the subjects belong to the lower caste, then an effective communication, an effective uh, developmental process is impossible. So I would greatly advise the CJP, the Cockroach Janata Party members, to conduct a comparative study of both Christian schools and the government schools. Visit Christian schools and you see how things work there, the kind of facilities they have, the infrastructure they have, the quality of teachers and the management, and then project that to the government. And I would like to say that the best way and the easiest way to improve productivity and the quality of education in school is to entrust the education sector to the Catholic Church. Now, you may find that very offensive. You may say that, that is a rice bag kind of thinking, but this is a fact. You entrust a school to a Christian institution, a Christian management, and then you will see a sudden improvement. Let me give you an example. Take the example of any city in India, be it Gorakhpur or be it Prayagraj, be it Raipur or Ranchi. There are people are queuing up in front of a Christian school for an admission. Say for example, tomorrow is the starting date of admissions, and then we could see people queuing up early in the morning, as early as 4 o'clock and 3 o'clock in front of the gate to get the application form. Why does that happen? Why don't people go and queue up in front of a government school? So we can see the difference between a Christian school and a government school. So I would greatly advise. And then we have the news coming out that the Rajasthan government has allocated almost 2,500 crores of rupees to improve the schools in Rajasthan. Do you really think that this huge amount of money would go into the intended purpose? I don't think so. because we do see in the videos by the CJP that many of the schools don't have basic facilities like drinking water, toilet facilities, computer lab, and the BBC also showed some schools without no roof. There is a building, but there is no roof, and then no tables, no furniture. So I would greatly advise that the CJP, the functionaries, would ask the government to entrust schooling in India to some Christian institutions so that they may run as it must. Okay, Dharamti.